Alright, and we are in there's a bit of Satisfactory here. Welcome in. I'm probably going to work on a steel plant today because I am tired and I couldn't be bothered to do anything else. Let's swap over here. You know what? Okay. So I have just looked at my inventory and I do not have enough to build this. But I can do the math. Where's my coal? There we go. There's one. It's like up on top of that as well, so I'll have to be careful with that. But in terms of coal, we have 2 normal, 1 impure. So 2 normal, 2 impure coal. Oh my god, I just jumped right into it, didn't I? Okay. So let's get the production planner up and running. Inputs. Coal. We have how much coming in? I'm probably going to use Mark II miners for this just because I need as much as possible. Production miner Mark II. So that's 120 per minute on that. Okay. So that's 240 per minute plus see the video and switches over to the Firefox window. Alright, so continue on with that. Buildings, miner Mark II, and there we are. Mark II on an impure to 60, so it's 240 plus 120, which is 360 coal per minute. Iron ore. Run a ping on that. They're like, I can see 2 right there. Pure. Okay, so 4 pure iron ores, which means I can get out of each. I can get 240. So I'll just use 4. So 480 iron. Good. And then for outputs, it's gonna be. I think I'll just run steel pipes and steel beams, right? The constructor makes how many? There's 20 steel pipes and 30 steel beams. Right, okay. Still only using 150. What happens if we double that? 60 and 60. That doesn't even use everything. About 75 and 75. Oh, no, that would need some extra coal. Okay. So just do 60 and 60. And then I can use an extra 30 coal per minute to probably throw together a gen, right? 15 coal per minute, 2 coal generators. Look at that. So 2 coal generators are going to take 15 items per minute plus generators fueled by coal. No, water extractor. Water for, okay, so 2 and 2/3. So here's what I'm gonna need. Right. 330, which means I'll probably just send it. I'll just leave like a one working full and one working half. So what we need is pull this up. I'm gonna leave this running here for right now though. 7.34. 90 plus 240 is what? Whatever. 90 plus 240 is whatever. I need how many foundries? That's 8 foundries plus 7 constructors plus a 2 coal generators, a single water extractor, logistics wise, a couple pipeline junctions. It's just a pipeline junction. Can I just make this realistic, please? Realistic. Need 2 water extractor, resource extractor, conveyor belt, mark 4. Pipeline mark 1. Right, okay, there we go. So it's okay. 30, 45. Okay, so I'll have to set that up, right? It's fine. I could do that, or I could just manifold it in. So we're just not gonna bother with that. Simple. Right. So for that, obviously that means we need 7 foundries, or 8 foundries, which means we need 8 splitters. How much does a foundry make? That's a good question. So, hi Hunter. So looking at foundries, it makes 45 per minute, and that needs 90 per minute. So that would be exactly 2 foundries, and then everything goes in. Good. So long as I don't mess with it, it should be correct. I will need not 8 splitters, I'll need 16 because we need the coal as well, plus 2 mergers minimum for the coal. I'm going to set up 3 for the coal and then 1 for the iron. Okay, there we are. So that should hopefully be most of what we need. Last thing is... No, that should be it. Okay. Alright. So... Oh, not. Oh my god. There, I know I saw a spider here earlier, or something. Not here, but like in the area, so... that's a thing I have to look at. That's a limestone, so I could set up some encased beams as well if I wanted to. But coal is the limiting factor here, so we would not worry about that. Man, I need to find some steel recipes. It might be worth going hard drive hunting at some point. I mean, I've marked out a lot of like drop pods, like what they need, right? And I could just go out and try and clear them. I love this little circuit of the map I've made. All right. So, back with more modular frames. I have yet to set up the tractors because I'm just built like that. Alright. So mod frames. Hi. Hello. There we are. Give me like a stack. I'm definitely gonna need some concrete because I only have 300. Look at that. 3 stacks of concrete should do for all the foundations that we need. A bit of wire, a bit of cable, just to keep everything nice and running. I have plenty of copper sheets and not many rods. So grab a stack of rods, grab a few stacks of plates, and then a couple stacks of rotors. Okay. So I need to what I needed to check was also right, that does do that, but okay. So if you're gonna throw down another hypertube support right here, where we transport. Just a hypertube support, like facing like that way. Yep, just over the port Katerium factory. 45-degree angle. And throw a hypertube coming out of there, going into here. And that, if I just get into this one, should hopefully launch me. Oh my god. Okay, this gives insane height. Oh look, there's the sulfur. Dude, that's actually insane, and you can see almost the entire map. There's my quartz stuff right up there. Alright, cool. Hey, that means that I can just grab a couple stacks and go right back. Oh my god, I was absolutely dropping frames at some point. 99% uptime though, so I won't complain. It's really not as far away as I keep thinking it is. Because the run back is never bad at all. Speaking of, actually, hold on. I need to quickly throw on the steel plant V2 thing right on here. New map marker. Boom. Factory. Steel factory. 60/60. Apply. It makes nothing else. Oh, is it inside the thing? It is. I do need to hit it. Alright. I have no Nobelisk at the moment, so not gonna bother with that. That's the hub. The hub's my new steel factory. There it is. So it's in this direction. Approximately. I think that's a spider. I do not quite care. Or the spider. So we're going to pretend he does not exist and continue our merry old way. There's that. the entire thing is going to need to run off the biomass. There's uranium up here. Of course there is. Of course. What would it be without some chunk of uranium just randomly lying around? Oh, is that where all this... That's why there were a bunch of things down here, because they went down from the limestone, couldn't get back up. Ah. Alright, good. Now that we have that, that I forgot to throw in the miners, which are 6 miners. Which means I'm missing modular frames. Awesome. Would you look at that? Actually, I won't need as many rods right now, so I'm just gonna... not gonna bother with that. How much cable do I have? Oh, plenty. Okay. Plenty of cable, plenty of wire. Good. So just throw down a crafting bench and craft up a few... that's the reinforced iron plates though, and I need those. All right, well, back to the factory, back to the main factory. Dude, with global illumination, this thing looks insane. Look at that water, oh my god. That's slow. Oh, that's a guy. Hi, guy. Skill issue. Wow. There's another guy. There he is. Hi, another guy. Alright. Well, that'll fix that issue. Just the noise that it makes. Alright, so more modular frames. I'm probably gonna make the miners just down in here. Okay, maybe it's a little bit busted. It seems to put a little blue glow across any corner, but that's what TSR is, I guess. So 12 portable miners. Where are we? Can't find them. There we are. Twelve of these bad boys. Alright, cool. So there's that. Let's see here. Alright. Which means that I have 100 iron rods, which is plenty. Need a few mod frames. And then I need to remake the thing so it launches me to the steel factory and not to the... that's concrete. That's concrete, baby. Cement, that's concrete, baby. Alright, let's get that. A stack? Yeah. Oh my god, my inventory is like completely full. Are we glad for storage? Just make sure to not like... Oh, you know what I should do? You know what I should do? Yeah, hold on. throw up a hypertube support, just accepting exactly the same thing that I did. Oh, that's not what I'm gonna do. Hypertube support, like a so. Okay. Then one that faces that way and launches me. Oh, that's okay. I keep forgetting that you can do tilting here. Alright, and then one that launches me that direction. Alright, and then one last one. That's just out here. So now what I can do is the telephone line route it. Okay, just this hypertube stays connected, and then I can just connect it to that. There we are. A little bit lag. Chat is beginning to take a hit because of the amount of animated emotes on my screen right now. Take these ones. Tend to be typically important, so I'm not gonna bother sorting for right now. I'm the master of put things away until later and pray and hope they work then. Is there anything here that needs circuit boards or EA limiters? Probably KT man. No, mostly just high-speed connectors. Okay. No, that one needs A limiters. Wait, so what are these? Are these circuit boards? Oh, they are. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's give Fred here what he deserves for 33 more screws. Awesome. Okay. That's everything. Good. So down over to this one and I think it'll like literally just send me clear over to the other side of the there's like a little arch. Yeah. Actually, hold on. If I can throw down a thing like right here, I should be out of the way for that, and I can still throw down a foundation. A ladder. Just bring it down a bit more, and then running jump. Ooh, okay, missed. Okay. Alright, yet again. Running jump. Okay, I'm on. My god. Luck. Level 100. Oh, okay. I see. Where's these guys do it?
Live, laugh, consume.
Man, I wish I could like hit them with my hitting stick. Ooh.
Harvest, we watch the waves of the effigies in the shallows passing through the windows, and they're all the same. There is no resonance growth. Sing.
I just called the Fix-It doctors. They told me there is definitely no danger from repeat exposure to these signals. In fact, they said it is good for you. I apologize, but the call dropped suddenly, otherwise they would have told you themselves. The good news is you should run towards these strange and dangerous-looking objects whenever you find them. Doctor's orders.
Alright, there we are. Doctor's orders, I am sure. So this one's normal, which means we'll get 120 out of this one. It should set foundation up here real quick. Just probably need one right there. And yeah, perfect. Can it work like that, or will it? Oh, it works. Awesome. Cool, cool. Yeah, that's about the closest you're gonna get. Cool. There it is. That'll give it enough time to like center itself, basically. Where it comes out, which is good. So same thing right here, probably. That's a Mark 1 miner. There we are. Okay, that means I need more reinforced iron plates. Because I forgot to calculate those. And no, Alclad is Mark 5, right? What's this one? Steel beams, okay. I have plenty of those, but it might be worth just grabbing a few more. So like a stack of steel beams and a stack of reinforced iron plates should be useful. Should be good enough. Actually no, steel beams should be fine. I don't think I need them for anything else, and I'm making more nonetheless, so. Right, that's what the biomass burners were. I forgot. More reinforced iron plates. Hooray. Hello, reinforced iron plates. I would like one stack, please. Alright, Mercer Sphere can go in here. As can that. Alright, should be good. Quick wire. I don't mind if I do. Well, one less last time. Yeah, I think that'll like literally land me square in the middle. Yep. Alright. Next up, I need to get up on top of that outcropping for the second thing. That's spiders. That's 3 whole spiders. I don't like that. I'm going to pretend that they do not exist for a little bit. Alright, there's the coal. So as is, should I make this 45 degrees? I think no, it's 90 degrees. Good. That actually this might be like literally perfectly centered. No, it's not. Okay. Two over. Perfect. It doesn't have the little thing on it. It doesn't. Awesome. And why is it scratching on? Oh, my mouse is now making concerning grinding noises. Which means it is time to replace it. It is also very dusty. Oh, that's like almost perfectly centered, actually. Alright, there it is. There's the center. 2 more coal over there. Let's fight these spiders real quick. Just gonna. Don't have enough space in my inventory to worry about that. Alright. Definitely, like... Yeah, that's how that looks, right? How close is it? Oh, wow, that's actually beautiful. I could have gone... one to the side as well, and still had... Okay. Hey. It makes it easier to pull the conveyor belts out to the center, which is what I want to do for every one of these. That one's actually almost perfectly centered. What? Dude, that's insane. Like, no turn at all. That does remind me, I think that one's a Mark 1 up top there. Oh, we've got space. We've got space. I could do a little bit of slaughtering. Yes. Alright. Damn spooters. That's a big one. I don't like that. Yeah? Uh-huh. There you are. I'm better. Alright, make sure this is Mark 2. Good. That one needs to be Mark 1 actually, because it's only going to put out 60 per minute. Same thing over here as well. Should be fine, I think. I think these are all off by a little bit, but it should be okay. Maybe I do want this one to be like the next one up. God damn it. Okay. Alright, well, let's figure that out, I guess, in just a minute here. What ran out? Is it because of the fuel generator running out, or is my actual coal power plant shut down? I think we're full up on computers. Speaking of which, I'm not full up on water, so I should probably go fill my bottle sometime. Okay, let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful power graph. And then take a look at that computer factory. What dismantle craters are here? The fact that it's moving relatively fast leads me to believe they're here. Why is there a dismantle crate here? Huh? I don't know. Okay. So take a look at this, I guess. No, wait, what? That works. Oh no, I think I know which one's broken. Right. Alright. Because that's on a separate, that's built on like a fully separate network. Yeah, I can see the red. No, that's green. What? Wait, so which one's, oh my god. Shit, why, Google Drive, why must you do this to me? Alright. That's fine. I can get back there pretty fast. So it's not this one. It's not that. I can't recall any other power systems that I've made. Right? It's just this section, which seems to be running fine. This section. Yeah, that's it. There's 2 power grids that I have. Oh, it's that thing, right? Okay. That's it. I have 2 power grids that I have. Alright, well, I'm gonna go grab a drink while I have some thoughts about that. Right. So I will be right back. I will leave you all just a little bit. Alright, we're so back. Oh my god. Okay, frames are back. Alright, so this one is not it. I don't think I have anything set up over there. Speaking of, there's this 2 quartz crystals drop pod that I might just go for. Unless I already went for it. And that was the hard drive I researched. And I guess I take a look at the location. Why are there so many spiders all of a sudden? You have like one more hit. You make one hit. Literally one hit, bro. Alright, there you go. Literally one hit. I think that might have been it, actually. I think... Yeah, I think I already got that one. Worth checking one more time, I guess. Dude, why are there just random guys here? Like, what? Oh, this. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. And there's those pillars. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. That's a whole ass mountain. Ooh. That's an alpha hog, I think. Okay, and he's dead. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, I really cannot fathom what fuse could have possibly broken. Yeah. I think that's the only separate power grid. I don't have anything running off of biomass. Unless I do, but I don't know. Unless I had some, like, singular miner running off biomass. Yeah, because this one's still producing the 1200, so the computers are full. If it's producing 1500, then the fuel generator in the computer thing is kicked off for the base fuel. Yeah, I think I'm standing on nothing. Okay. So, computers are full. Good to know. I think that was literally just it. It brought that below max consumption for like a millisecond, and it was like, hey. Hey, your fuse broke. Alright. Probably gonna leave this off to a shorter stream too, though. Maybe half an hour or so, but that'll be enough to hopefully get a good start on this. Oh, okay. Alright, that should be good enough. Yeah. Turn this bad boy around. Lock him in place, and he's on. Wait, that made it. Okay. That one's like right on the edge of that too. Okay. So another foundation here. And then this one. Oh, you know what I need to do? Hold on. Hold on. I need to go back, because I have just realized that I need to set up the little foundry things. So instead of 8 foundries, I can just have 8 of the little, like, assemblies, the blueprints. Assemblies. Man, SolidWorks is rubbed off on me again. There we are. So foundries are like a little over 1 box wide. 1 unit is 16 meters, I think. 1 foundation wide. Whatever. No, 8 meters. 8 meters. So they were 8 meters wide. Through that there. So when I do this, I'm going to quickly. Oh yeah, no, they are. They're like exactly 1 unit wider on each side, and dude, that's super annoying. Oh, there we are. Okay, control will fix that issue. Good. So they are, yeah, they're exactly 1 unit over on each side. That's a logistics issue, so I need 2 more splitters and a merger. Yep. Okay. So 3 more splitters. Not 2 more splitters. I'll use a smart splitter for that. So this is. I think I'm gonna send it all to the right, anyways, and then so I'm gonna go that way. Produce it, and then I can just send it on a truck. So it would need to be facing the opposite direction. Right? Correct. Yes, that way. Oh yeah, that's half. Okay, that's happening. Alright, no, that's fine. Throw a smart splitter. Just to do that, and then throw. Okay, so here's the question, right? So the splitter obviously goes the same direction, but can I get a... I can! Oh my god, that works! I think it connects to this side. No, it doesn't! Dude, that's sick! Okay. Alright, hey, I'm not gonna complain. Should I do singles or doubles is the question. Because I could, like, lay another one out on that side. I have the space. Do I? I have the space, yeah. I could just lay another foundry out there, and that would fix all 8 of them. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll save this as, looking at it, goes to the left, it goes to the right, so that's caps lock, okay. Single foundry R. Set directory, buildings, production. Perfect. And then icon to the foundry, of course, and then this is just going to be a gray. And it's just going to be a gray. Nope. Mode preset. Fix it secondary. Fix it secondary. And just bring this over to like gray. Perfect. So that was the one. Alright. Alright, save blueprint. And then, oh my god. It is lagging. Though. Okay. And then lock it here. No, face it the other way. And then lock it here. Make sure to... There it is. Perfect. And then same thing, a mirror lift that goes into there. And a... I mean, typically what? It'll do steel, which is... I think I'll throw a Mark 1 belt on here. And if I need to, I can always go in and upgrade these. Because everything's very accessible. Seeing as you can just sort of gonna walk everywhere. These do not particularly look accessible for items, no. Good enough, I'm gonna call that. That's what I'm gonna call it. I think I'll use this double foundry. Double foundry, no R. Set directory to buildings and production. Color wise, I think I'm gonna send this to a little bit more of a red. Of a what's uncommon typically? Green? No, green's rare. Bluish. Looks right. Okay. Save blueprint. All right. Cool. Clear blueprint designer. All right, and that one's take off. All right. So now instead of doing all of these mirror mergers and oh, I think I'll leave this the mergers and splitters out of it next time, just because I don't really need to write that down. Don't need to write down the foundries either. And all I need are 4 double foundries. There you are. Ta-da! Oh my god. Also, my nose is dying right now for a reason. Oh, wanted to hit it. It's alright. Okay, that's the uranium again. Because I keep forgetting it exists right there, bro. My god. That's the upper ledge. Alright. There's copper here, if I need any. Speaking of, I need my iron. And that's what the next order of business is. Bro. Alright, so where is the iron? Is it below me? No, it's not. Okay, before I go there, let me quickly hit the iron ore. Scan. Because it's somewhere like... Oh, I'm blind. Alright, that's what it is. It's like right there. Alright. There's probably guys on it. Yeah, there's a guy. There he is. Alright, what do I not need any of? Okay, I don't need any screws, goddamn bro. No need for the spitter remains. Good. I don't have enough space to pick up iron ore, so we're gonna throw down a nice little... Where's my crafting bench? This is gonna make a singular power shard. Alright, good. And then I'm gonna toss all of this anyways. Just E. Alright, there we are. Good. We should send it over. I think it might just be best to like route it back down this. Which would make sense for fuel, which would make sense for a truck or something, but I don't know about belts, because belts, I prefer them to be straight. I could throw, I could throw that up there, right? Like just a singular. Trying to picture it in my mind's eye is not working. Okay. Because what I could do is like just, you know, have like the pillars go around it, but how would I support them? Okay, well, that's I guess that's what I'm gonna try to do here is support some iron. Where's iron? I need a wall. I guess that would be the last thing I do here then. Okay. So these are all going to be the. Should we have this funky little frame pillar, right? That's going to go. Okay. No, that just sticks out. But could it be possible? Brother. Alright, so what I need to do is essentially throw on... how many of these make... Do these actually line up with the foundation then? Oh yeah, they do. Okay. Cool, cool. So I should just be able to throw a beam connector on, like, that. Oh yeah, I can. There it is. Right. So just every so often I can throw one on like that. Metal beam. Like that, of course. Oh, okay. Painted beam, I guess, for the bottoms. And the tops. And then metal beams for the sides here. Oh. Alright, so it would have to be painted beams all the way around. But does that look any good? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess. It looks okay. And then you can throw another pillar on to support it, if I can. Oh. Alright, I see. Building cannot be nudged. Alright. So it would have to be another pillar right there. Then a foundation that's been Ooh, hold on. Wait, what? Oh my god, it was a random. It wasn't even flipped properly. Alright. Okay, no, but that does look quite good. I think I'll use that as the thing for it. And I can send power down that as well. Good. Set up the foundries. And then call it a day, I think, is what I'm gonna do with my nose. Oh look, there's a guy here. Space form? I don't, because I can toss out this though, and then we can have space form. I keep forgetting you can place them on the ground as well. Okay, so just build off of that, I guess, right here. And the truck can come down and just pick it up directly off of that. Awesome. So, make sure to go back 3. Should go back 3. That's 4. That's 5. And that should be enough. Hopefully. Maybe like one more row for consolidation and then one more row for spacing. Good. So what I need is my double foundry blueprint, which is going to be centered on these foundations. Perfect. Make sure that it is in fact centered on the foundations, not just. Right, there it is. So I need to do that. Oh boy. Oh, so when it's centered, it's centered. All right, it's exactly 3 foundations wide. Right. Good. And then just make sure to like build on the blueprint. Alright, that's a good question. How did this one build? It built backwards. Alright, good. Just place it on that. Alright, so these are all going to be steel ingots. Good. Alright, that looks okay. That doesn't look half bad. So each one of these takes in 45 per minute. And I am passing in, ooh, I've closed out of the Firefox window instead of switching to it. That takes 330, which is going to be, there it is, you can like sort of kind of see in the dark. Okay, so 330 is going to be a Mark IV conveyor belt. Correct? Logistics 330. Yeah, that's Mark IV. 330 minus 45 is still going to be a Mark IV belt. Right. Then 330 minus 90 is 285. Yep. 240. Good. So that's a Mark. Oh no, each one of them pulls out 90, sorry. We're at 240. Still 240. 60. Alright. So this one actually doesn't need to be a Mark 4.0. I can just set this to a Mark 3. And we can still have perfectly good stuff here. Same thing goes for this. And then that's gonna pull out 90, which is gonna make this a Mark 1 with 60 coming out on each of these. And then those two are gonna get 30 each. So I can crank this one into produce 30 per minute. Okay. And then this one to produce 30 per minute. Okay, there we are. Right, there's my that. No extras are going to be ever needed, so basically just it's fine. I need my walls. A basic wall right quick. And then I'm just going to use the bog standard throw pillars until it works. Walkways. You know what? We're gonna make walkways on this. Yeah, that'll go well actually. See if I can like there it is. And just send it 10 over, right? Good. So I can watch them work, and okay, maybe it could be a little bit lower. Ooh, okay. You really dismantle the miner instead. Okay, I think it would just be best to have it like right there. Because these all put it out one up, correct? Can I place a walker? I can. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Oh. But they do do that. Alright. So it's definitely not gonna work. I mean, unless I can nudge. I cannot nudge. Alright. So straight walkway. Oh, yeah, straight walkway x10. Alright. Tried and tested. And then below that, little wall outlets. I have to build them on a beam, because of course I do. Throw together a painted beam. Like, can I put it inside it? I can. Is it like... Okay. Painted beam, like, right there. Right, but that actually does go up onto it. Alright. So that's fine then. So it would have to be one below it. Which is something, which is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Brother. Alright. Okay, well, seeing as my computer's already struggling. Shit, what's it doing? Alright, so that brings us to power again. It's just these wall outlets. I'm gonna put them like in between these things, between these two splitters. So wherever that is. There it is. And this is literally on the end. And this is what the cables are for. So I can just connect it up like that and hopefully there's not much clipping. Oh my god, there isn't any clipping of cables. Quickly send that over. Alright, there it is. Dude, that looks sick. I really like that. Was it like spider webbing? Ooh, nice. Alright. That's good. So that's all the foundry set up. I will need to simply just send the coal through one of these and the iron through one of these. And it'll work as expected. Because I'm peaked like that. And flexing me on the game. And then I'll just throw that down as well. What the hell? 5. 2 more sets of 5. And that should be the generators, right? And I can just place the water thing like hopefully right here. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna like I don't have any nobelisks at all. But I think those are removable either now or in the new version, so I'll just pretend that they're fine. Water extractor. Oh no, what I need to do is I need to build a foundation. I know what I need to do. I need to go below this. Oh, it's not? I'm keeping it for that. Alright, so I need to build out 2 more foundations, I think. And then should be able to put another foundation. There it is. And then I can mount my water extractor to that. Yep, there it is. Perfect. So if I just find that, I can pull it in a little bit though. Okay. That's like 1 over. Yeah, that looks good.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve,
Alright, okay. Thank you, Ada. So that's that. I need a logistics pipeline Mark 1 goes to right there. Cool, there we are. Alright, and then a simple little bit of pipeline that goes to right here. Then a turn that happens. I'll check the turn in just a moment, but I need my power. I need my coal generators. Right, it should be long enough. Perfect, and it has a good couple foundations of space in between as well. Make sure it's not like off the edge, which it is. Is it like actively? It is, I think. But it's not gonna work well like that, so I think I'm just gonna set like that, like There it is. And then when I throw down the wall for the I think I'll throw down I don't need a wall. Hold on. What am I doing? Logistics in the singular pipeline junction. That goes here. Just comes in like that. There it is. Alright. Good. Good. Okay, as is standard by now, I need to quickly okay, just delete that. Valve. Like that. Okay, now the question is, can I build a pipe from there to there? Without it sticking out. It does stick out. Can I build a valve any closer to it? No, that encroaches. Oh, but I can push this one out slightly further. Boom, baby. Alright. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. I can push it up just slightly further. And that should allow me to at least oh, okay, I see this is happening. Okay. So it is just gonna do that because it's not there's not a straight mode. Okay. I really don't like that though. It's like right there. Ew. I think I'll noodle this one for right now. Same thing. Valve. Right there. Another pipeline that goes into the valve. And there. Okay. Good. So that should. It's center, which means you need to do 1, 2. Center, and then there's 1, 2. Right? Or is it? It's like right there. Oh, bastards. Of course the rotation matters. There we are. Looks good. Solid. And then, as always, make this horizontal to vertical. Let me just change anything. And I think now that I've started dropping frames again, I'm going to probably just end stream and rest up and then be back on Thursday. Most likely all I'm gonna have to do is just bring all of the coal, consolidate it like right here in this area. I can throw a truck station like right down here and then just have it trucked back to the actual main base. Will it be easy? Probably, because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually probably not. Hold on. You know what? Yeah, yeah, it is. Okay, I'm gonna just bring it down here, build a little bridge across this river, and then we're gonna send it down, climb it up the truck, climb it up that truck ramp, and then send maybe a little offshoot. That's a little like, parking garage ramp type thing up onto the actual area where the tractors are. That's a pretty solid route. I like that. I like that. Probably build the constructors like right above this on the second floor. And yeah. Oh right. You know what I haven't done? It's a power plant. How could I forget? That's right. It doesn't really need much. All it needs is just enough to get it working. Wood, leaves. I'll turn that into biofuel. Once I get the coal up and running, because this needs what? 15 coal per. Where's my wiki? This needs 30 coals per. Yeah, so right. Which means I need the water extractor at 75%. Right, 120 per minute. So yeah, so I'd need this one at 75%. Which is 90 per minute. Good. And then make sure that these are. Oh, excuse me. There we are. Cool. So it does do that. All I would need is to set this coal power generator. Actually, I could do it right now. Hold on. Right? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is set up this like little substation, as I always do, right? The machines that are most important to running power are just gonna be connected to this power line directly. Right, as that, and then like I need to throw something. Just plug it in. Oh man. Oh, I can bring it all the way to this corner, but I can't plug it in. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Good. It's fine. It'll work. It'll work. A power pole that like connects right onto this corner here. And I'm just gonna power that one up. And then we grab a conveyor belt, like bring it in like this, right to the center of this thing. And just like, there it is. Ooh, hi. Okay. So splitter, right? Boom. And then a second layer on it. This one needs another one. Dude. Make sure to throw a bit of a conveyor going in that direction. Okay. Then I can take that and like send it into there. Good. And then I just need to align the conveyor splitter with that. So I think what's gonna need to happen is this needs to move over just one smidge. Oh, brother. Okay, I really don't like that. Good. And you do that. Okay, and then you grab this. You know what? I don't really mind space. A little bit of space wasting is fine. Set it right under that. I think I'm just gonna put it in just slightly. Just so that I can throw a conveyor belt there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Just right. I can throw a straight conveyor belt like that, I think. Hopefully. No, I can't. Okay. Can I make this maybe right here and still work? Because I can bring the conveyor belt over. Good. I can. Oh yeah, I can. Alright, that works. Good. Hold on. Can I like make it work the other way around? Yeah, but it clips like horribly. Okay. So this is. How about? I think. Right? No, yeah, no. It's the best it can do. Okay. Yeah, like, see, it clips still slightly. Alright, it is fine. It is doable. I would quickly throw down myself a nice little crafting bench. And once I get enough power to at least just run this, I'll be happy. Alien protein. There we are. Okay, that's way too much. Alright, that should be good, honestly. That's plenty of solid biofuel to get this up and running. Especially since it's not using much. Alright, there we are. Cool. So now you just throw that bad boy in and wait for it to work, I guess. So give it a minute and I should have water coming in through here. At least it knows there's supposed to be water in here, which is good. Alright, so we're looking good there. Can I... Do I have any coal in my inventory? I don't. Okay, and it'll take like... Alright, take 5 and 8. And then I can kickstart these real quick, just to run. So, split the coal. Go in there. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, 15 per minute is gonna take a hot second, so I'm just gonna do 10 more, throw it in there, and it should run it for hopefully just enough time for there to actually be coal in it. Yeah, it's running. Awesome. Alright, and next, 6, 7. Okay, now it should be going up. Alright, yeah, and this one will just take another second. That should also be going. Good. Okay, we have power on this sector, and it will not be running out anytime soon. So I'm happy. I'm happy with what I did. It functions. It's not causing any problems. And I am feeling extra eepy. So I will be hopping off for the day. Thank you guys for coming in. Thanks for watching. And I hope y'all have a good one.